AFTV, I'm glad you got a ticket in the end. You got in, you managed to get into the game, and I really love coming here to Bournemouth because it's one of them like nice grounds. You're really close to the action. But what do you make of it today? Because I'm very disappointed that we didn't get all 3 points because there was a performance there today.
Yeah. Apparently, we need more to. Today we need to be a little bit more hungry because there's a lot of ball that I see cut back in the 6-yard box and there's nobody there to give the tap in, and there's a lot of tap in. We have about 3 tap in.
Were those cutbacks though on point? That's what I was thinking.
But because there's nobody who's coming. Some in game you have late runner coming in. Yeah. That's where the cutback coming in, and there's nobody there. Now
Aaron Ramsey, he's gone.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, Troops is not here, so I have to do this with Troops. I bang a blood clot. So people saying that Aubameyang going to leave, but we can't lose him because without Aubameyang, we may be more likely we'll be in the relegation battle without him. So we have to time down, and I believe that is why Arteta is here. Now, I give Arteta my full support. I give him 100% backing. But by saying that, I know everybody who is not really Arteta fans and really would see a better manager come in. I mean, he just say about Tottenham manager.
Pochettino, that guy was saying, yeah.
But you have to remember, last year, Pochettino said that winning trophy is not is top of his priority. So we as Arsenal, we always win trophy. So when people see we carry on, when we are losing and we're not winning anything, people have to understand we've been known to winning things. So when we're not winning things, we're going to get upset. So why get Pochettino when he's not going to win anything? I mean, it was at Tottenham. They said the best side is this and that, but he didn't win anything. No, with Arteta, I believe the only way Arteta, the fans everybody will give Arteta the 100% unless the board do that. Because you can't expect us, the fans, to give Arteta our 100% when the board would not back him. And this is why when I said early on in the seat, when we were linked to Arteta, I said, oh, they're going for Arteta because I know this board. This board don't want a manager who can bully them, who can tell them.
Listening to Arteta speak, he doesn't sound like the sort of guy who's just going to put up with mediocrity. He wants to win things. He's here, long term. He wants to be winning, and he's been around a winning environment in Manchester City. So, do you think that he will be going to the board and making demands?
Well, as I said, when Arteta get the 3.5 years, my point was that okay, they give him the 3.5 years. That's a long time. I believe they was going to get a 2.5, take him to 3 years. So I reckon we should be linked. We should not link because all the time we'll be linking. We should be getting a defender, and we know that we need a defender. So that's the first priority protocol. Get we a centre back. Get we a number 10 because as you can see, we don't have a creative midfielder, and it is make Aubameyang, it make Lacazette look like they're nothing. And we all know they're like the two of them come together. They're over 100 million. We spend on them, so we have to give them the service, and without having a number 10 who will pull the string, who see that true pass, who that one touch and put them onto goal. It's not going to happen. So January come, they have to go ahead, get him a defender and get him, because I was going in the line of go and get a all-in midfielder, but I believe if we get, even though we know that we have William Saliba coming in next year, but January we need a proper, a good defender, centre-back. We need to go and spend at least minimum 60, 70 million and get that. Show that you're backing him, then the fans will come behind him and say, yeah, because this guy, people are saying that, oh, he has no experience, but I believe the main thing is that Arteta will show his potential by taking up this club from where it's at now and bring it there. And then we will know that this guy is a real world-class manager because he can get there. Most of every manager who you see win things and doing that, there was a number 2 before. And this is his first job. We are down there. So what? Give him the job. Let him do what he do. But one thing I said, if we back him, if the board back him, give him the tool to do the job, then we'll come and find what we see here. I mean, today, I would like the 3 points, and we should have get the 3 points coming out today. Reece Nelson, they need to be a more quicker with the ball, put them over more quicker. He didn't have a bad game, he didn't have a poor game, but I mean, he's still young, he's still learning, and Saka was still too defensive mind because he have to eat in his mind. He have to be at the left back, so he's more defensive. So we have to understand he wasn't get that forward too much because he didn't want that mistake to make. The problem that we go ahead again now, we play from the back, and that's what create the goal. And I want David Luiz and Socrates stop go to the left and the right. Because what happened, each time they go to the left and the right, Leno believe that that's the way he should play the ball. And each time they keep on doing it, and the Bournemouth player them is just stand up right on the 18-yard box. They're just waiting for him to play the ball left or right. And as they do that, what they do, they just come down and now stifle us. We need to stop playing off from the back. And I don't understand why Leno keep doing it. The first ball them kick over in the first half, Aubameyang Lacazette get on it, and then he play to Aubameyang. And we can win the ball there and then because we have players who can do that. My next thing is that Lacazette is just playing, when he's playing the ball at his foot, we don't really get a lot from him. We need to let Lacazette run on the ball because each time we get the ball, we keep backing up and play it back and looking to move. We need to get him the ball playing on him, to let him run on the ball, and we're going to get more out of Lacazette. We're going to get more to Aubameyang. Give we the tool, give we the player, and then we could do the job. That's basically saying that backing him, the board, is the number one backer for Arteta. And what he come out and said in his interview, oh, you need high intensity and the player them have to put out 120% and stuff like that. Well, this is something that wasn't happening. So now he come and said, okay, this is what he want, this is what's going to happen. We just have to give him the support. We don't give him the support and said, no, we don't have to come on, what's going to happen? He's there for the next 3.5 years. We have to give him the support and the board give him the support. But the next thing I like to say, I want everybody to follow me on Twitter is Yardman AFC. Yardman.
Yeah, just slip that in it.
Yeah, Yardman AFC. I'm up on Twitter, Instagram, all over. So you just follow me and you don't know, big it up. We're going to, Chelsea, definitely, Chelsea coming at the Emirates, we're definitely going to get 3 points because I know these are the type of game that Arteta will show his experience. And I know these are the type of game that Pepe going to come out.
Okay.